Hi, my name is Jan Plašil and we are Team Brno. And we would like to introduce you to our new idea for a channel to communicate with your local and public trustee. Maybe have you encountered a situation when a thing in your neighborhood was broken and it remained that way for a longer period of time? From my point of view, even a bench with minor damage could attract people with destructive behavior, and that results in more damage in the area. Unfortunately, you don't always have a time and resources to contact the correct authorities in the meantime, so you don't do it, so it doesn't get fixed.
Okay, so we have also done research on the other apps that are trying to do the same thing as us. And as you can see, they have quite a lot of problems. They are usually not very well rated on the app stores. And there are some common issues shown. For example, in the upper left corner, the people think that it's quite hard to put the location where the submission is occurring. And this won't be the case with our app, because we have QR codes basically on everything, on lamps, on benches, on trash cans. So it's really easy to just scan the QR code and submit the issue as soon as possible, and then go on with their life. And here are another reviews. Usually the people think that it's developed, for example, in the last one, it's developed by some elementary school kids, because the apps don't work. Usually there are some server errors, not all the submissions are submitted properly, and so on and so on. And this won't be the case with our app, because we are professionals and we know how to make apps.
Yeah, as Marek said, our app is designed to make it incredibly easy for users to report damages or issues that require repair. With just 5 clicks, you can report the issue and notify the appropriate person or party responsible for addressing the problem. Our app is particularly useful for shared community spaces where multiple people might be responsible for repairs or maintenance, but it could also be used by property owners who want to streamline their work. By providing an intuitive platform for reporting issues, our app can help ensure that repairs are addressed quickly and efficiently. This can minimize the risk of further damage or inconvenience for tenants and residents, while also improving the overall maintenance and repair process for the property. In short, our app is a simple yet powerful tool for improving the maintenance and repair process for any type of property.
Our app is also designed not only as a documentation tool, but the primary purpose is to prevent significant damages by taking action before the problems get serious and severe. So it's cost effective, and it could prevent damages in the future. And how it was said that will be a way to contact the trustee, the administrator, through QR codes. If there is no QR code, if there is a fallen tree or something, or even a branch, you can use a location in the app to inform your trustee. After selecting the location, you select the nature of the problem, and you are encouraged to take a photo of the problem, so your problem is taken more seriously. To make sense of the application, there will be public voting on the users' problems and the administrators to see what gets fixed. There will be charts. On the left, you can see problems that need attention, and on the right, there are solved problems. We did some basic testing on the app, so you can see the design is user friendly and it's intuitive and smart. For the Yarda, it could possibly be good brand image to use this app, and it also could be used as a notification tool for water outage and else. Thank you for your attention, and that's all from us.
Thank you very much. So please, questions, remarks?
Thank you for this idea. It's really interesting. Actually, I missed this application and it should explain further. Maybe I just have one question. Like, how do you think this system or application fulfill the idea of regeneration? So where is
The community will be the regenerative power to improve the city and prevent the big damages, so it's stable. This city will not get permanently damaged by small actions and issues. The hole in the sidewalk, everything. Yeah, it could optimize the city structure to reduce, like when you have a bin that is always overfilling, you get the information in the app, you get the data, you can work with it, and based on that you can take action to change the plan of the waste disposal.
like you are telling about the prevention? So the prevention, you mean this like so it could be reschedule the waste management, or like what other type of prevention you think?
Like in building which I live, we had just birds that came into the facade and make a nest in it, and 5 years later the hole caused leakage of the rainwater to the building, and there were problems with the units because it damaged many units, and nobody would take an action because people in the units thought it's the problem of the house because the facade was damaged, and the the units under the damaged part were like, oh, no, it's from you. Nobody take an action, and it could be simply fixed by. Yeah, my dad was like, yeah, that will be a problem. I said it. Nobody take care. This would possibly you will see the problems in other buildings, in your building, and it would may help in other type of in this type of situation in the other building that may have the bird problem also.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or remarks? Yes, please.
There are several applications already existing doing something similar. So what is the biggest competitor for you, and how are you better?
The research were done by my colleagues. The competitive edge that we got, I think, is the evaluating of the problems users and administrator. And also Yarda could has as a notification application, so it will be more widely used. And it could has more application, and there could be some features that only Yarda could do it. But for us, is the valuing of the problems, because for example, Uber makes sense because they value the drivers and the customers. But what is our...
Well, I mean, like the other apps, as you saw by Marek's research, they are not properly working, and it's not easy to submit the request for repair or like tell someone that this is damage, because sometimes you need to select the correct position, location on the map, and send it there, and then take pictures and stuff like that. And with our app, you can just scan the QR code that will be on the property that might get damaged in the future, and you don't need to like select the position, location on the map. You don't need to take pictures if you don't want to. It is much simpler.
Yeah, we want to make it as simple as possible for the user, so the accidents get reported.
In all cases, I see a big business opportunity for Pilsensky Prazdroj, because you're going to need to print a lot of QR codes for which you can use the labels, right? Are there any other questions or remarks? If not, then thank you very much for your presentation.